I used to think the strongest person I knew was my father. Let me start there. Used to. And then I realized that he was the weakest man I knew. Let me elaborate better. My father, if he was a strong man, why did he abuse me? For one. Why did he break me down? Why did he make me think that there was always something wrong with me? My laugh, he has legit corrected and told me it was horrible and he hated it. My laugh. We all don't laugh the same. Like, I thought he was the strongest man I ever knew. I really did. And I loved my daddy like no other. I loved him more than my mama. Now, I love you, but I don't care about you. And I realized walking away from you is a lot easier than walking away from people that at one point made it okay to walk away from you. They helped me walk away from you. They were there for a lesson and a season, not for the rest of my life. Neither were you. Second strongest person I thought I ever met was my brother. And I thought he was the strongest person in the whole world. I didn't control my parents' bed. I crawled in his bed when I was a kid. He was my safe place. And then I realized you and my dad are a lot more alike than you think. Y'all both have women who run your life. Don't get it wrong, we supposed to help. But you ain't supposed to bow down to us. Or you're a pussy bitch and a weak ass man. Very much weak. I will give the guys who I dated one damn factor. They were weak, but they weren't that fucking weak. I didn't run the house. They still did. Even though we joked around about it, they ran that house. I may have paid all the bills with certain ones, but they still had authority over that house. Yeah, that part. And I'm a strong, independent ass bitch. And I know my role. You don't have a strong ass woman next to you. If she wants to fucking run your fucking shit her way and that's it. That's not a strong woman. She's a weak woman. She's weak and she don't trust you to lead. Damn, that's fucked up. Sorry, God. But yeah, she don't trust you to lead. She thinks that she's a better leader than you. When you're supposed to work as a team. It ain't supposed to be one in charge. It's supposed to be teamwork. I never had teamwork. But I still let him think that he was the masculine of the house. Because he was. He was the masculine of his house. And that makes me a strong-ass damn woman. I couldn't control him to lead, but I could have him lead the house. There's a difference. I didn't want control in the house. I wanted him to come home to his safe place. Wow. Yeah, that's his safe place. His domain, his rules, his safe place. Now, when it came to my kids being in the house, no man had control over what the fuck I said with my kids. None. Even in their house. They were mine. Nobody was going to tell me anything for sure about my kids. They could talk to me about it. I'd listen. But as far as them demand about my... Hell no. You could suck a dick. And I swear to God, if I could grow one, I would. And I've been saying that for like 20 fucking years. But anyways, but as far as running his house, what he ate for dinner, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back up. That's the only relaxing I get. Fuck yeah, done. I didn't pick what we had for dinner. I made them pick. They didn't have to worry about none of the fucking bills when it was due. Shit. They barely worried about what the fuck groceries I went and got. Only because I was worried about what they wanted to eat that week. Oh, excuse me. They never even knew didn't have enough groceries for me. Yeah, they never did. Um, I don't think my ex ever paid attention the nights I didn't eat just so he could eat. Yeah, that part. It's fucked up, but it's true. But anyways, let me continue. My brother and my father were the strongest two people I ever knew. Like when my ex pulled the gun on my brother and me, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I was willing to take that bullet for my brother. And now I'm not. I wouldn't take one for you now, whatsoever. I would have then. You shouldn't have played games with me. You shouldn't have asked me to pit boxes and then not come through on your end of that. That's your karma. And yeah, it's coming. Because God don't play about me. You think you close to God? I'm letting people of 20-year friendships walk away from me today. And I'm okay. A little bit of a roller coaster, but I'm okay. It hurts. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm okay. But then, my ex that pulled the gun, I did not think was stronger than my brother. I ain't gonna lie. My brother was still stronger than that motherfucker. And I threatened all the time, my brother. Where he put his hands on me. Okay. The husband. My brother was still stronger. Not as smart in certain areas, but stronger. Okay? So was my dad. Even though I wasn't talking to my dad very much, I was healing some of it. So my dad became back strong again, according to my husband. Comparison. Yes, I compared my boyfriends to my strongest men in my life. The one that made it all change was the strongest. He was stronger than my brother and him. So much stronger. And it ain't because he was built like a brick wall. He was just stronger. I always admired his strength. His strength was different. His strength was unique. His strength was real. Yeah, he had gold gloves. He did. But it wasn't because of that. He was strong enough to raise his child by himself. He was strong enough to make sure his child came before anything else. He was a strong-ass man. Okay? The last real one. The 7-year one. At first, I thought he was the strongest man in the world. I ain't gonna lie. And then when he started not only putting his hands on me, but sleeping with his kid, I didn't think he was strong no more. By the time he cheated on me, the first round that I found out about, I thought he was weaker than any of the men, including my dad and brother. He still got to be man of the house, though. I still respect enough to be the man of the house, but he couldn't lead me nowhere. He could help suggest, but he could not lead me no fucking where. Because when it came to figuring it out, he didn't figure it out, I did. I figured out the bills, how to make this come to this, and make that come to that, and it worked out. I did. Not him. So he became the weakest again. My brother and dad were stronger than him again. I legit find it so awkward that I thought my dad and brother were the strongest in the world with everything they put me through. My dad tried to intimidate me one day. It didn't work. My brother tried to intimidate me all the time. I will tell you this, I don't hit most guys in nuts on purpose, but yeah, I got my brother more than once. Yeah, so I was in a freaking closed locked bathroom door and he kicked it in. So he deserved his nuts kicked. So, yeah. Because I went and locked myself in the bathroom running from him. He deserved it. More than once. I'm actually claustrophobic as hell now, since I healed. Working out, though. Working out hard. But I want the strongest man I know to be my last one. I do. The cousin of the last one was not the strongest man. He thought he was. God, he was cocky. He thought he was, oh man. The problem is with that one is, if you're cocky, you're more than likely weak as fuck. Straight up. Like, if you too cocky, you weak. Like, if you too verbal, oh, I'm gonna fuck, blah, blah, blah. No. No, you won't. He's crazy, but he isn't strong. He's actually weak. Because he lets his crazy take over him. I'm a very strong woman because I make sure I put my crazy in a cage. Now, she likes to come visit. She about came visit a couple weeks ago over a situationship. I didn't like it, so I put her back up. I didn't let him know. But, no. Even he's stronger than my brother and my dad. So much stronger. That one was. And the one before him. The one before him was weak. He was weaker than my dad or my brother. And no, he did not run the house. No. No. That one didn't even get me to fall in love with him. I had love for him, but I never fell in love with him. Yeah. And now if I fall in love, it's within the first 2 months. And I've known him 20 years. And I didn't fall in love with that one. But he was the weakest. Because he thought he was the best. You better know there's somebody out there better than you. Always.